Well, hello. Welcome in, friends. How's everybody doing today? I hope you are well. If you've never seen me before and I popped up in your algorithm and the title sounded like something that resonated with you, that's because this message is for you. I have put the intention on this video that only those people who were looking for an answer or a sign of some kind, that they would find this video and that the information inside the video would be exactly what they needed to hear. So if that sounds like you, wonderful. My name is Sarah. I'm a former Jehovah's Witness turned atheist turned spiritual advisor, energy reader. And the energy today is for someone who identifies as what is called a star seed or a soul seed. And that is someone who incarnated here from another realm or another place. Let me get you from the book, A Star Ancestor, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom, Look a Little Deeper. So this is the card that my spirit guides asked me to pull. And they're letting you know that there's ancient wisdom that's available to you now to uncover. You're being asked to think and listen with your ancient heart and soul, and to tap into the part of you that remembers and knows. So yes, this is going to be for a very small collective of people. It's the people that remember their ancient knowingness. They're the ones that will unlock their soul's memories of a time when we lived in harmony on earth, and that one day we will again. If that resonates with you, this message is definitely for you. So they're asking you at this time to take baby steps toward learning more about this. If this is something that somewhere deep inside it makes sense to you, or you've always wondered about it, or you've been curious about it, they're saying there's a reason for that. I know this message is a little out there, but I just do what I'm told. So I'm the messenger. They're asking you to take those baby steps, follow your intuition before it even makes sense. So you're going to have to really stay strong through this. You're going to have to trust yourself. And the people I'm talking to are not really used to doing stuff like trusting themselves, or maybe you've been told most of your life that those feelings that you feel, that deep kind of gut punch sort of sensation when you know something, and people have told you that you're making it up or that you make a big deal out of things, those people are trying to dim your light. Your angels and ancestors, your spirit team wants you to know that that's what is making you stand out, and that you are not to dim your light any longer. You are to embrace this quality about yourself. They're saying that right now, you should open yourself up to receiving wisdom, to begin working with the stars and the crystalline grid of the earth. Some people believe that grid anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet. So you may be guided to journey to particular places on earth to unlock these cosmic codes with your presence. And you also might be interested in a practice called star bathing. And there's bathing meditations that you can do at starseedoracle.me. So you might be interested in doing that. Take things extra slow right now, they're advising, to integrate this change in vibration. So if this message, again, I know it's only going to be maybe for a couple. If it does resonate, look more into this. This is something you're curious about. They want you to take a break right now. You're going through a lot of changes. This is happening. They want you to get off the treadmill of life. They want you to unplug. They want you to play and take a little vacation. They want you to have fun and celebrate. And take a break. We're going to pull one more. They're telling me, okay. Unfortunately, I'm sitting in a room with no air conditioning in June, and it's 80 degrees outside, so I'm dealing with a fan. I apologize for the noise in the background. All right. Okay. Again, the blue flame came out. This came out in another reading that I did recently. So I am speaking to the same collective of people. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Okay? And let me read that explanation for you real quick. The blue flame . Yeah, this is a new deck for me, so I'm a little unfamiliar with it, but this is the deck that I was asked to use. Okay, here we are. So this is a card of awakening and energetic upgrades. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, receiving visions and having experiences that are out of the ordinary. In the West, little is known about the process of spontaneous awakening, and it can feel very scary when we're going through it alone. Elsewhere, they can be seen as an auspicious experience, with those going through them being treated with tender care. It goes along with your other cards. See, they need you to take a break right now. They need you to rest. You're receiving an upgrade, an activation. It brings out that something called the blue beings are thought to be activating beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structures. These are something bigger. This is angelic. This is interdimensional kind of beings, okay? They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating a physical Kundalini awakening and deep cellular and DNA healing. This is major. So this message that I'm bringing forth to you, this is for you. Please integrate this message. If you would like your life to fall into place, and for your, really just for your life purpose, for you to have meaning in your life, they're asking you, they're holding a hand out to you. They want to help you. Okay? It goes on to say that many people glamorize this awakening process. However, in reality, it's far messier and far more difficult than most believe. You've got to let go of what we think that we know for sure. And then we need to make sense of the world. And that is not an easy thing to do. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate. And an awakening without integration can leave us very ungrounded. So if you're in the midst of an awakening, and you likely are if you came upon this video, and the process, just so you know, it never ends, you want to treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself enough ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes that you're going through. So allow yourself to surrender to the awakening process that is right for you. Take things slowly and integrate your experience in each and every day. So, your advice, slow down, play, take it easy, allow this awakening to unfold, and don't be too worried about what the next step is. You're going to want to take small steps. Use your intuition. Trust your intuition. It's there for a reason. All of us have it, and you will be very surprised. With the current astrology happening for us, even if you get this much later, the astrology happening as this video is being filmed is part of the reason for this intuition, these gifts of intuition awakening even farther. Okay? It's a lot. I know it's a lot to take in. But if you receive this video, I cannot stress it enough. Please, at least take some time to consider the information. I wish you luck with this. It's a very exciting time. Just know that the journey is very long. But once you understand what is possible for you, you'll wish you had this information a lot sooner, that you could have integrated into your life. Thank you so much for hearing this message. I hope that you will like this video and that you will comment. Have a great day.